In this episode of the Custom MyCareer series, we will look at the final 5 of the 15 college prospects. Next, we will move on to the 2025 NBA Draft and their journeys in the NBA. The prospects include the Louisville Kobe, a Syracuse duo including a pass-first point guard and a defensive beast, a two-way Michigan point guard, and the next Kevin Durant from Villanova. The first prospect is the Louisville Kobe, Justin Lewis, a 6'7" shooting guard who can also play the small forward. He is also called the drummer, as Justin plays like percussion, aggressive and fast, but he can also slow down if necessary. He is best at mid-range jump shots, often coming from the post, but Justin also has an inside game and a below-average three. He's a good defender, which might be the best part of his game. Justin's father had gotten his college career ruined by injury and had trained Justin and his brother Jordan from a young age. He is extremely disciplined and an incredibly hard worker. It's no doubt his work ethic and ability is ready for the NBA, but his subpar three-point shooting, hesitant passing, and underwhelming scoring season have brought his draft stock down. He is a projected mid-first round pick, anywhere from 12 to 20. The next two prospects we look at are a Syracuse duo, Manzel Turner, the 6'4" point guard, and Basile Ali, the Eiffel Tower, a 7'2" center from France. Manzel is a pass-first point guard who plays like Magic Johnson and Trae Young. Turner grew up in Brooklyn and was a popular streetball hooper. He had a very inconsistent three ball, but was good inside the arc, and is a great playmaker. But his most impressive feat was averaging 4 assists and only 1 turnover. However, Turner's main problem is his defense. He is a very bad defender and has to be hidden on defense. He needs to be paired up with at least one perimeter defender and a rim protector. For these reasons, as well as a mediocre season at Syracuse, he is projected as a late first rounder, taken anywhere from pick 22 to pick 23. Now on to Basile Ali. Michael was raised by legendary French-Nigerian overseas player Louis Basile Ali and his mother, an American school teacher. When Michael was 10, they moved from France to Newark, New Jersey when his American grandparents became sick and his mom found a nearby teaching job. His parents raised a very respectful and determined man. He would become a top recruit for his strength and height at a young age and commit to Syracuse. By the end of his freshman season, he would grow to be 7'2" and 256 pounds. He was one of the best defenders at the college level, an elite rim protector and rebounder, giving him the nickname Eiffel Tower. Unfortunately, his grandparents would get much sicker throughout the season and eventually die. This, in addition to playing through injuries, would cause him to struggle terribly with efficiency on offense. However, when he was playing at his best, he was also a good stretch five and a lob threat, in addition to his defense and rebounding. Scouts worry about his health at such a height and weight, but he takes his health very seriously. With all this being said, Michael is likely a post-lottery pick, expected to be taken anywhere from the 15th to the 23rd pick. The next player we will look at is Marcus Quickstep Taylor, a 6'3" point guard coming out of Michigan. Marcus Taylor was one of the best college point guards. He was a top defender, a 3-level threat, and a playmaker. Marcus grew up in Oakland, where he was infamous for being the most explosive young player in town. Growing up, he got comparisons to Monta Ellis. Now, he gets compared to De'Aaron Fox. Marcus had a great season at Michigan, very efficient. Now, considering all of this, he's expected to be taken anywhere from the 6th pick to the 12th pick. Very good for a player in this draft class. The final prospect is a 6'11" small forward from Villanova, Dan Rivers. Dan is one of the best offensive talents in the draft. He has 3-level scoring and incredible handles at his size. The reason for Dan's guard skills is that when he was growing up in Houston, he played guard. It wasn't until his senior year that he grew to be 6'9". Dan is pretty quiet. He lets his game speak for him for the most part. He's a humble kid as he didn't have a D1 offer until his senior year. He was even planning to become a producer. But after he grew and dominated his senior season, he was a top recruit, and he would end up choosing Villanova. In his freshman year at Villanova, he would showcase his incredible offensive talent. His killer mid-range, reliable 3, elite handles, quality post-game, and good inside game. He wasn't the optimal rebounder at his height, but for his position, he was a pretty good rebounder. He had a 39 3-point percentage through the first 23 games of the season, showing his true shooting ability before he had a cold streak. However, his downside is on perimeter defense. He's a good help side defender, but he struggles with his on-ball defense. He looks to score first, but isn't hesitant to make the right pass or play. He is an incredible talent, but in such a stacked draft class, Rivers is expected to go anywhere from pick 3 to pick 8. Now that I have introduced all the prospects, it is time for the 2025 NBA Draft and the stories that will follow. Who do you think will be the best of all the 15 prospects? Let me know in the comments below. If you would like to follow the series, subscribe. And if you want to add a character in the series, join the Discord to submit one. Peace!